What's up, baby? Welcome to the Hobbynomicon. I recorded this 3 times now. The first time I forgot the microphone. The second time I forgot to plug the microphone into my phone. And now this is time number 3. So I've forgotten all the important things that I wanted to tell you. But right now we need to go check on some 3D prints. Important day because I just tripped over some laundry. But I have finished 3D printing for myself. Let me show you everything I've been printing the last couple of weeks. Finished all of the Kingdom Death base game terrain, which is pretty cool. I like this little creature guy. I've printed all the tokens and the rulers for Midgard because I think I'm going to give that game a shot next week, actually. I've printed all the Pharaoh that are available right now for War Machine, and I printed up some vampire bats for my undead halflings that I needed. I printed a bunch of cool stuff that I will make videos on eventually. With Mom Miniatures, I can now print all their awesome kind of like old Hammer style sculpts now, and I can sell them to you guys. So I'm building a website. Stay tuned for that. I gotta finish actually curing. I can't get the edges to cure. I think I'm gonna have to do it outside. Like something weird is going on where the edges aren't curing in my cure station. I think they're not getting hit enough. I might have to actually just stand and hold a wand on it. But these are for Midgard. These are the last things I'm going to 3D print for a while, and I'm done 3D printing for myself. I'm gonna walk into that one day. I do walk into that all the time, actually. We're gonna try to get a ton of all these like smaller projects, like either done or to the point where they can sit for a bit, because it's time to get organized. This is the week I want to get all. I want to finally overhaul everything in here, turn into a real studio, start making real cool videos. Let me show you. We're done with that board probably for a couple of days now, because this stuff, I mixed a bunch of isopropyl alcohol into it. That's a key step. What the isopropyl alcohol does is, one, it's been sitting for a while because I made this stuff like months ago now, which is crazy. Go watch that video. Maybe I'll link it. Maybe I'll forget. But I put isopropyl alcohol in it, one, because it was pretty dried. But what the isopropyl alcohol does is it gets everything wet, and I can put it down how I want it, and then the isopropyl alcohol will evaporate up out of it, so you get like a liquid mud texture, which I'll do a close up on it so you can see, because you're putting down like a very soupy mixture, but then the iso melts out or evaporates out of it, and you get like all the other stuff stays in place just as if it was a liquid. So this is, I'll show you what so this stuff right here is all mostly hard now, and you can see like it looks like we just put actual dirt on here, and like, oh god, and like, see, it's hard. I mean, it's a little bit like spongy still because it's not fully dry. Like the actual material in it's not fully dry, but it looks like real mud, and it looks like a mudslide just kind of came through in here. And I had it started to go down here. I'm gonna put some water effects in there because obviously that's the lowest part of the board. So if we were going for true realism, like probably all of that would be filled in with this dirt, but I'm having it like that's the lowest tile, that's the other lowest tile, and the cracks between, like maybe the sediment just falls down below it, you know? But also it's all pretend anyway, so. Okay, one last thing with the board. You can kind of imagine now, like, I feel like I'm kind of building something like bigger. Like, am I building my own world? Am I building my own setting? I don't know. I'm out. I have a bag full of these cubes, like this foam cubes, but I am sick of working with material. I hate it. I want to switch over to pink foam, and I think like these blocks are kind of too big, so I don't know if I want to keep using these big blocks. So I got to think of a way to transition them to smaller blocks. Like maybe this is an older civilization that used these, and now we're using smaller blocks. I got to think through that, but something is cooking here. Next thing I want to say. So I plan on turning all of this mess that's just like shit everywhere. I've been wanting to clean it pretty much since the day I started this channel, but I kept like, in my head, I was like, I can either clean or I can hobby today. So I've just been hobbying, but now I'm at the point where like, I've got to handle this because I want to do bigger projects, better projects. I want to like film, like be able to set up a tripod would be pretty cool, you know? So it starts today. This is Monday. I got to get this place cleaned up, and it's going down now. It just slipped right out of my hand, but it cracked like almost perfectly down the middle, and I'm gonna like wash the inside of it and like seal the edges. But I think like this could almost be like the perfect size for like a little diorama. Am I crazy? Should I just throw it away? I'm gonna leave this back half like coffee stained and kind of dirty. So it's like, if you're looking at it from the back, it just looks like a coffee cup. But then from the front, I'm gonna turn this into a diorama for sure. I don't even know where to start in here. Yeah, I've cleaned out the junk closet. I still got my stack of Gunpla models, but it's all cleaned out. I got the shelf behind me. I'm standing in front of it, all clean. I think there's probably a better way. Probably a better way to organize this, but it's like it's working for me and it's out of the way. And I've got a ton more storage down here. So this stuff, that stuff is pretty well organized. This is not going to be here. I'm just getting it there. So all that's, it looks kind of junky, but it's all organized, and those are all in plastic totes that are protected. And it's old board games: Super Dungeon Explorer, Arcadia Quest, Postmaster Quest, all that stuff. I'm excited to play with the kids when they get a little bit older. They're not quite ready. Okay, so the person, this was the 100 subscriber giveaway. The person has never contacted me for me to actually ship it. So if you're watching this right now, and I'll comment below after somebody finally emails me. But if you're watching this far into this random video, you're definitely a real one. So you send me an email, matt@hobbynomicon.com. We're gonna do it that way. With your shipping detail, just shoot me an email first, and then I'll let you know. Make sure nobody else has already hit me up, and then I'll let you know whoever the first person is, I will ship this to you. It is the Warhammer Competitive Series, the Valor Dark Fang. This was the 100 subscriber appreciation giveaway, and the person who won it has not hit me up. And now that it's been like almost 2 months, I think it's time. So literally the first person to email me at hobbynomicon, just like the channel name.com, and just send me an email. If you're the first person to do it, I will reply back asking for your shipping info, and I'll just send it. As long as you're in the United States, I'll just send it for free. This video is all over the place. I've done a lot of cleaning, but still a lot more to go. I gotta really think about how I'm gonna use the space, what needs to happen in here. I don't know. I gotta put a lot more thought into it than I thought I was going to. But for now, I'm just cleaning, getting the space organized, and then I'll figure out the plan after, because I don't want that to bog me down. So this is a pretty random video, but if you're still here, thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be actually painting on camera again. I got our boy primed up. He's sitting over there waiting, curing, and tomorrow we're finally painting him.